And I believe that we are live. Give it just one more second to make sure that everything's okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a very special stream for today, and also sort of a solemn one.
Yeah.
This is our tribute stream of sorts to the work of Satoru Iwata, who, of course, as I think everyone who's into games right now knows, was the president of Nintendo. Recently passed away on, I believe, the 11th at night, or at least late the 11th.
Yeah.
From a tumor in his bile ducts, which is just really unfortunate. Iwata brought a real sort of, I don't know, was it like a warmness to video games? Like, I mean, he was a salesperson, but he brought a warmness and a friendliness to everything that I always really respected. And so tonight we're going to be playing some of his games that he had a part in. Before we get into that, just a few little facts about Iwata that I'm sure everyone knows at this point because they've been circulating a lot, but just to sort of talk about some of the stuff he did as a little, like, did you know type segment. Here's one thing that's not actually very publicized, but I'll preface it with something that is well known. As many people know now, Iwata actually came in during Earthbound's development, which is a game we've been streaming here for a while now.
Yeah.
Came in during Earthbound's development, seemingly at the 11th hour, it seems like, and basically presented an ultimatum of sorts where he said, I could use what you have and do this in 2 years. Fix everything, that is. Iwata was a programmer. Or I could start from scratch and finish this in 1 year, which is incredible to me. As someone who's an aspiring programmer myself, that's just really cool. But what few people know after that is that Iwata was also employed by Itoi at it's called the Hoboniki Shinbun, or I believe it's Itoi's daily news website, where Iwata was the IT manager up until he died. Actually, he was still IT manager at Itoi's company. Of course, other facts are just that he was able to compress all of gold and silver down to fit Kanto into it and stuff like that. The man's really impressive, so that's why we're going to take a look at some of his work here. This is NES games we're going to be doing, and then we might follow it up with some Mother 2, just sort of go with it. Alright, so first up we're going to start with, I'll just go down in alphabetical order, I guess. The first one we got is a pretty early HAL Laboratories game. Iwata was, of course, employed by HAL and also became the president in the 90s, I believe. This one's called Air Fortress. I've never played this game before, and I don't know what to expect, so I'm already kind of impressed, actually, graphically speaking.
Yeah.
It looks really nice, a lot of colors. If I could guess, I'm going to say this is a spaceship shooter of some sort. I think that is that a nose? No, it's a person riding a rocket, or just a really weird... You are approaching the first Air Fortress, alright?
This reminds me of Star Fox.
Yeah, I guess a little bit, but I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit different. Iwata's first game, as I understand, was actually a Galaxian clone, but that was for the MSX, so we won't be able to play this tonight. Okay. Got some pretty standard spaceship shooter stuff. Is this going slower than it should? 1 second. My apologies. Just making sure that... Okay. No. Don't want that. Okay, yeah. I guess it just is sort of a lackadaisical game, at least at the start. Graphics are nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely an earlier title, I think. Because later on in the NES's life cycle, of course, they were able to pull off some pretty ridiculous stuff with spaceship shooters. I don't know if you're familiar, Tom, with Rekka.
Get that B.
I don't know what that does.
Get that E.
B.
I think that's energy or something, and those are bombs.
Bombs and energy? I don't know. Both. Oh, wow. That's
good. That's cool.
It's an interesting little effect. What was I gonna say? I really like that. It reminds me of Xevious.
What is this? Is this invincibility?
I assume so. Whoa, let's find out. Yeah, invincibility. Cool. What was I gonna say? Are you familiar with Rekka?
No.
It was like this game. I believe it was only actually sold at like a convention, and it's like, whoa, okay. Oh wait, is this a cutscene?
Where are you at the end of the... Oh, you're about to crash.
Oh.
No, we were
We were a person, okay.
Well,
It's now... You are now entering the Air Fortress. I wonder if it's going to be a side-scroller now. I hope so. That'd be really cool. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I have a jetpack. That makes a lot more sense. Also, your blasts kind of shoot you back a little bit, so there's like a...
It's like in Spelunky.
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I see. Alright. Yeah, but Rekka, it's like super impressive graphically, and often considered...
Your energy's going down. Oh, also your bombs are going down. Stop shooting so much!
Oh, okay, now I was using the bombs. Okay, A is regular fire, B is bombs. But I guess only when you're...
Also, your energy's going down.
I assume that that's just... Oh, get out of there.
It's going back up now.
Should I try and... That was not a good idea. Okay. Okay. No!
Oh, you're so
no!
stupid!
So... I don't remember what Iwata's role in this. He might have programmed. He was, of course, a programmer. Iwata did a ton of stuff at HAL. Like, he says in an interview, like, he was basically a marketer, programmer, producer, a ton of stuff. So his role in this could be even bigger than is currently known.
Yeah.
His earliest work was on the MSX, which is a Japanese computer system, which I have never played before, but would like to. Is it the MSX? I can't remember. There's this version of Super Mario Brothers called Super Mario Brothers Special. Yeah. It was released on Japanese computers only. It was a Hudson computer. I'd like to say that it was the MSX, but at the same time,
no.
I don't actually know. Oh, geez.
So that thing's after you?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you missed the bombs.
So one flaw that I find is, while it's kind of cool that you get shot back like this, it also kind of causes an issue with the doors, because you fire yourself back into the doors.
How much life energy do you have?
545 about.
No, that's like your jetpack fuel, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really? Is this a boss? Oh, jeez.
You should use your bombs.
Okay.
Or you should have.
I wonder if the jetpack energy and our life is the same thing, because notice how it can't go up all the way. I think it's the same thing. So you have to sort of strike a balance in a way. It's interesting little things like that. Okay, now one of these guys. I don't like it.
It's not fighting back.
It isn't. Ooh.
Are we supposed to get out of here now?
I don't know. There's a cool lighting effect. Oh, sweet! Got our ship back.
We look like we're riding a nose.
This is pretty cinematic. Yeah, it does. It looks like we're like a flying nose. This is pretty cinematic. I'm surprised this game isn't talked about at all. Because I've never... You're now approaching the second Air Fortress. Because it's like... It's not great by any means. But it is... It's enjoyable. It's a decent spaceship shooter with some nice, like, side-scrolling exploration type stuff going on. I assume that now things are going to get much harder, and that was only
a mere sample.
Yeah. These things again. Whenever early game consoles try and pull off effects like this. It's always really fascinating. Okay, so the E is for energy.
Yes.
Yes, this all makes sense. So I guess your goal here in these sections is to collect enough energy to be able to pull off the land missions with a certain amount of success. This is definitely a good shooter to start off on if you're not particularly good at them, because it's not very threatening so far. Giant space brains. Nah, I don't like that. For whatever reason, I'm being reminded of a bootleg game. I guess everything reminds me of bootleg games, but there's this Harry Potter bootleg. It's really weird. Actually, technically it's a pirate game, which are sort of separate from bootlegs in a way. But it's a pirate game where you control Harry Potter, and it's on a broom. It's like a...
Yeah.
You know this one? It has a great opening like paragraph or two where it attempts to describe the story of Harry Potter in broken English. I can't even remember. Oh, we need to stream that game, Tom. Just for the opening. Just like there are some like Game Boy Color bootleg games and pirate games which are really awful to play but are hilarious to read. And that one's like there's like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
And
A lot of awful ones for sure.
and that Harry Potter one. We recorded a video actually of some of this stuff. But that one will probably not see the light of day.
Yep.
Yep. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, walking. Walking depletes my energy. Wow.
So much energy.
This walking's not an easy task for this guy. Oh, spikes. Okay, you see, things are getting a little bit more hardcore now.
No, they aren't. You're lying.
I bet those spikes kill you instantly.
You're just lying.
If I've played Mega Man enough, it's taught me one thing. All spikes kill you instantly.
You could save state and check it out and see.
Hey, Tom. We're playing these games how they were originally intended to be played. Alright?
Aren't you curious, though?
You think Iwata would have wanted us to use save states?
No, but you know what?
What?
We can.
Okay.
Thus we should.
I don't know. Personally, I would rather play these games like they were on the
I'll just wait for you
Nintendo.
to hit one eventually because you're that bad.
Okay. Okay there. Still doing pretty good. Oh geez, are those beams? Kind of felt like tractor beams. Yeah, I think those might have been tractor beams. If so, interesting little thing. Iwata was talking about Earthbound, and he was saying that apparently one of the most difficult things to program in Earthbound... Oh geez, yeah, they're tractor beams. That's weird, I don't like it. Apparently one of the most difficult things to program in Earthbound was the pizza delivery guy and the Escargot Express stuff. So basically what it would be is guy comes up to you, has a package to deliver, and if you... Like, I guess the issue would be that they didn't want him to just phase through objects, right?
Yeah.
Since your character can't do that. So they were trying to figure out all these ways to get it to work, and I guess eventually they came up with a solution, but apparently it stalled development for a while. I've been reading a bunch of stuff about it. Apparently, pathfinding, which is the thing that you need to do to, figure it out or whatever, isn't much of an issue. Oh, we have more health than we started with.
Yep.
Alright. But, I guess for whatever reason, it was kind of difficult. Earthbound was apparently coded entirely in assembly, which is, like, the most, like, low-level, or is it high-level? No, I think it's low-level programming language there is. It's, like, right there in the computer language itself. Like, that specific computer's language. People don't really program anything in assembly anymore. I believe, mostly because I think computers are so different from computer to computer that it just wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But since everyone has the same Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
There really wasn't an issue with it. Now, if the Super Nintendo CD would have been a thing, I wonder if that would have really switched things up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it wasn't. So,
Well, it kind of is. I mean, you've seen the
yeah,
stuff.
I've seen the stuff.
Well, what do you think about that? What's your opinion? Is it real? I think it's real. Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. We're talking about the Sony and
Nintendo
team up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say there's a good chance of it being real.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't real. Honestly. Just because, like, why go through all the effort to make such a convincing... Well, I know why to go through the effort to make such a convincing fake. To make people all excited for something really cool.
Hey, it's you again.
Yeah. I like the tractor beam things. Nice touch.
Are you the final boss?
That was it. That was the boss.
Oh, warp tubes.
What is this? Mario? This is... Again, this is Air Fortress.
Wait, what? Didn't we just...
Huh?
I thought... Never mind.
Only escape.
Let's go to the other warp tube.
No, Tom, this is our only escape.
We have to blow that thing up, I'm pretty sure, first. Let's go through the other one.
Alright.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Listen to me for a change.
Tom's upset for some reason.
Except because you won't listen to me.
I wonder if this game's going to start turning into a maze.
May.
I'm not a huge fan of mazes.
It may.
Yeah. Well, let me think here. In this very... In the... Oh, jeez. Jeez. How am I supposed to do this?
Maybe you're
Oh, I see.
Maybe you should try to be better.
Yeah. How many games... Well, That is a excellent question. I'm trying to think. There's some game I played. It was by, like, FCI, I think was the name of the developer. Or at least the publisher. And, it had a similar thing going on with, like, air and land-based combat. This is pretty standard, though. I mean, this is pretty innovative for its time, as far as I know. Blaster Master sort of does a thing kind of like this, and in fact, that's what the character and the, I guess the overall aesthetic kind of reminds me of.
How much time have we spent on this game so far?
About 18 minutes.
Okay. Maybe we should go on to the next game.
And just give it a little bit of time, Tom. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is a really...
I just want time for everything, okay?
Tom's really upset. This isn't what Iwata would have wanted. I'm just trying to think, like... Oh, jeez. It's anti-me. Stop anti-me.
Just avoid him. He'll be fine if you just avoid him.
What else? So yeah, Blaster Master, I'm kind of getting the vibe like, that one game I can't remember the name of. I really should be more well-versed in NES games, but I hadn't even heard of this one before tonight, so... I guess that just means I have some research to do. Rogue Squadron 3... Rogue Squadron 3 is the first game I really remember, like, when I was growing up, that really had a mixture of the two effectively.
Oh no, it's shaking, Michael. We better get out of here.
Oh, so now we gotta go back through and take the other pipe.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. This is getting kind of intense. Intense pretty quickly.
Hurry.
I'm really grasping because I feel like there are other ones, but I don't know. I think that would probably have been a pretty big risk at the time to try and make two different styles of gameplay in a single game. Might be a little bit jarring to...
Here's our no ship.
Wow. So yeah, this is Air Fortress. I'm liking it. I think we played 2 levels. I would like to play more. But Tom does make a fair point that we should move on. But out of let's give this a quick score out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5. Really, really solid spaceship shooter. Very accessible, which is something that a lot of spaceship shooters at the time really don't.
W for Wario or Wumbo.
I just remember there's another game. It's weird though. It's an FDS game that has like spaceship parts. Well, maybe it's just like hover bike parts. I don't know. I can't remember the name of that one either though. It was really strange. Okay, next up alphabetically is probably the game people know him best for, and it is one of my favorite NES games of all time. It's Balloon Fight. Balloon Fight is basically a clone of Joust, which was a Williams game, but this is my favorite version. I can't get into Joust, but I can get into Balloon Fight. So there's 2 modes in this we'll be playing. We'll begin off with Mode A and just see how far we can get. First death, we'll move on to Balloon Trip. But this game is just excellent. It has one of the most underrated soundtracks of all time, composed by Hirokazu Tanaka, or Chip Tanaka, I believe. Hope I'm getting that right. That sounds right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hirokazu Tanaka went on to compose the music for Mother 2/Earthbound, which is my favorite game soundtrack of all time, along with I think Yu Suzuki. That sounds right. Well, maybe not. You're right. All names are floating. No, it was something Suzuki. Kiichi maybe was his name. But yeah, Hirokazu Tanaka worked on this and Earthbound soundtrack. And Balloon Fight just has a really strong soundtrack, especially this music here. And I hope you can hear it. If you can't, I'll try and turn it up here in a little bit. Get a nice mix. It's been a while since we've streamed NES, I think.
I'm gonna try and spend like 20 minutes on each game, right?
Yeah, about that. Or like I said, until I die, with Balloon Fight. Because I've played a lot of Balloon Fight, and I kind of want to get to some of his other work, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna mess up this bonus stage really bad. Oh man,
you
very
missed
close.
a balloon.
There was a much better strategy for that I saw.
You stole a balloon.
Oh no, I got them all.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You definitely missed one.
No, I got that one at the top, I guess. Just barely. Perfect. Just like always. I don't know why that makes Tom angry, but he's really upset that I was able to do that. I guess my strategy wasn't so bad after all. I should never question myself. I'm perfect. The game says so. Air Fortress, I was surprised. I just never have heard of that game. But it came out in the US. It was not a Japanese exclusive. We will be playing one Japanese exclusive tonight, which it will be exciting because it's a game that I've actually been wanting to play for a while. Oh, jeez.
Oh, are you gonna die?
If I lose a life, I may lose a life, but you can't kill perfection.
I guess you're not perfection if you have to lose a life.
I don't know. I just said that to make you mad.
Well, it didn't work.
Sorry. Balloon Fight, it's so...
Don't let them.
It's a surprisingly deep... the mosquitoes.
They look like mosquitoes.
Yeah, you're right. They do look like mosquitoes. I think they're just old people, though.
Old people and their balloons.
Old people, mosquitoes. What's the difference? There isn't much of one, I'll tell you that much. Messing this up. Okay. Nice little stream there. Alright. Alright, doing pretty good. Obviously, though I like Earthbound a lot, my fondest memories of any Nintendo game will probably always be with Earthbound. But Balloon Fight is also kind of interesting, other than just its gameplay being extremely multifaceted. This was sort of Iwata's attempt to best Miyamoto in a way. He sort of looked at Miyamoto as a rival during his development, or at least the programming of this game. He wanted to prove himself in a way. I mean, Iwata was not that old. I think that's something that a lot of people shocks them even more about Iwata's passing. Is that he really wasn't that old. 55. That's really quite young in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. But this was, I believe, his first... Well, no, actually, we'll see his very first programming work at Nintendo here in a little bit. This is often documented as his first work, but I did some research, and that is, in fact, not the case. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't even consider. I guess this game's just so ingrained into my mind that I feel like everybody knows it. So, the idea is that you have 2 balloons on your back. Those can sort of be looked at as your health. And you got these other guys floating around the screen. What you want to do is you want to hit them from above to pop their balloon. And then on the way down, you can either hit their parachute to kill them, or I'll let this guy fall all the way down. Or you can let them fall all the way down and knock them off. Along the way, there's some other obstacles. There's those flippers, which sort of give you trouble. There's electricity, which kills you instantly. There's a fish at the bottom of the screen.
Who just wants to be your friend?
So that wants to eat you.
No, wants to be
and
your friend.
you beat all the enemies on the screen, and then you get to progress to the next area. This is a bonus stage. You just want to pop all the balloons, and after you pop them all, you get a little bonus score. And you want to get points, because if you get enough points, then you can get an extra life, I believe, if I recall.
Who knows anymore?
I'm pretty sure. You have 2 different ways of sort of controlling, which makes this game kind of deep. B, if you hold it, you sort of it just keeps on flapping his arms, which makes him rise. But A gives you a little bit more control. If you press A, it's just a quick one, but you sort of get a little bit more control from it. Which is probably how most people who are really good at balloon fight play, but the B button it's sort of fun just to spam it. It's essentially like a turbo button. And usually it's kind of a good idea to camp at the top of the screen. The bubbles give you points. The fish can also eat them, interestingly enough. Oh, jeez.
He wanted you dead.
The electricity is an instant kill. And you can go between both sides of the screen, so you go through one side and you come out the other.
It's like Kid Icarus.
Yeah, pretty much. Essentially. You can also kill them, but oh jeez. Oh no, no!
Oh, he died.
Oh,
what
you know
a
what?
loser.
I'm actually going to keep on playing. I haven't spent enough time with this game. And since Mac Derby hasn't seen it, that makes me feel a little bit more confident. I would assume this would have been a little boring for some people, but I'm glad that someone hasn't seen this before, because it needs to be talked about just a little bit more, I think.
Next time you die, though, we should probably switch modes or something. You know, give him a taste of Balloon Trip.
Yeah. This game is actually... I'm going to import a European copy of it when I get the chance, because it's got some really nice box art in the European version. Box and cart art. So yeah, Joust is pretty much the same thing, from what I recall, but not as fun. From what I remember. Maybe that's... I'm sure there's people who would disagree, but those were always my feelings. It was like a better version of Joust. Oh! Okay, there goes my perfect score there. That time for sure.
If he gets it now, I'm going to be so upset.
I got it! Wow! That's really incredible. I guess this is... Oh man, I feel like it's almost divine. I don't know if I deserve that, but I'm very, very happy. So it's just incredible that Iwata had a hand in 2 of like my favorite games, because I really do like Balloon Fight a lot. Whenever it goes on Virtual Console, it's one that I always really am looking out for, because it's endless. Like it's you can never stop. Another thing is sort of like if you might have played the original Mario Brothers arcade game. It's sort of similar to like a reverse version of that. Highly addictive. You can put a lot of time into it. This game also has that great... oh, crap. Oh! Something I really like about
this rate.
NES games, which is I don't know, I'm terming it color progression, because essentially what it is, it's... In these old games, they didn't really have a way to convey multiple different locations, right? So how do they do that? They basically just switch up the palette and make it like red or some wacky color. But something about that is extremely appealing to me. Like, I don't know, it just makes you feel like you've really moved forward, like a actual color representation. And it just changes up the game so much, just how a little changing color can really give you a pretty different experience and different feeling of where you are. I also, if I recall, the color of the balloon, the mosquito men, that's what I'm going to call them now, since Tom's got me seeing mosquitoes. The color of the balloon, like, sort of determines how hard the AI is for him. And much like the original Mario Brothers, like, the darker the color, or there's, like, different stages. So if he lands and he has enough time to blow up another balloon, he'll be more difficult. Okay, here we go. I think the balloon colors on these change too as you get farther. It also gets more difficult, which isn't surprising.
But that doesn't matter. Michael apparently has divine powers.
Shh. That's the only explanation I have. Because really, I should not have, by any means, won that.
Well, you're not winning.
Yeah, not this time. That's unfortunate, but okay. Yeah, it gets pretty tricky towards the end. Still not bad.
That's more than I would have given you.
So many I earned.
I don't know, you still haven't gotten a 1-up yet.
Yeah, I wonder if I was wrong about that somehow. I wrong?
Why don't you say that again?
It's supposed to sound surprised. Slightly condescending. Well, this has actually been a pretty good run for me. I've gotten farther, much farther, but just for casual play, this is pretty good. According to some source I read, which may or may not be true, this began off as an arcade game. I think I read that on Kotaku. So, I don't know how well they research things. Oh, Tom, well, okay, there's been a dispute, but assuming it is true. So I won't say this is 100% true, but have you seen that image circulating that the website Polygon posted when they had their Iwata's Dead article, posted a picture of Miyamoto instead of Iwata? With the article? You hear about this?
No.
Some people are saying that it's faked. I wouldn't be that surprised because... Oh.
Miyamoto instead of Iwata?
Yeah, they had Miyamoto's face instead of Iwata. As, like, Iwata's dead, here's Miyamoto. As if Miyamoto was the one who died, obviously, is the implication.
Oh.
I'm surprised I died there. Okay, this is Balloon Trip. It's a completely different mode. The idea here is, of course, just to...
Rack up the points.
Pop the balloons and rack up points. You get a rank the more balloons you pop.
So pop...
Oh, multiplayer? Yeah. There's a 2-player mode on Balloon Fight. I assume that's what we're talking about still. I'll just hope. And it is really good. But Tom never plays it with me. No one does. I don't know why. It's really great, though.
Nobody likes you.
It's pretty amazing. It makes...
That's why I'm streaming with you. Because nobody likes you.
The great thing about Balloon Fight's multiplayer is that... Oh, wow. This is a pretty... this was part of the Nintendo World Championships, actually. See how far you could get in Balloon Trip. Or how many points, I guess.
Yeah. So, pop as many balloons and...
Yeah. Wow, this is... Oh, yeah. That was pretty close. But the Balloon Fight, it can be brutal. The cool thing about it, of course, is that there's 2 modes of play. And that's always what makes, I think, multiplayer most interesting, when you can kind of dictate the style in which you play together. You can either play cooperatively just to get as far in the game as you can, or you, of course, can just be mean and try and have like a dog fight of sorts. A lot of people are actually calling for the Balloon Fighter, which is the name given to this character, sort of by fans. I don't think that's officially his name.
Yeah, the only problem I see with that is the villager.
Well, you didn't actually let me finish my statement, so no one's going to understand the context.
Okay, Fine.
They want him in Smash Brothers in honor of Iwata. Continue, Tom.
Okay, but the problem with that is the villager already has the balloon fighter's helmet in like balloons.
That is true. Yep, the villager has some balloon fight elements already in him, but I certainly wouldn't see a problem. I mean, you could say that there's like similarities there, but that's just one attack. Think of all the other things this guy could do. He could use balloons as a weapon. I don't know. The details aren't really worked out entirely, but I don't know. Just pay tribute to the guy. I mean, oh, there we go.
Oh, you
Rank 17, not bad.
You lost, huh?
Pretty good. We spent about 20 minutes on this game, too. Very good. Let's spend okay, we spent 15 about. Alright. Let's spend, like, 5 minutes on a game that I hate.
Okay.
So,
deal.
This is Pinball. This is the first game Iwata did for Nintendo.
So, it wasn't his fault that we don't like it.
Yeah, it was, he actually came in once again at, like, the very end to save programming stuff because it just wasn't working. So, like, you can't really blame him at all for any of the problems with this game. But I really dislike Pinball. I think it's just a little historical thing we needed here. In my review, this game probably was of the entire Pulse Line series. This is probably the game I ranked the lowest in my reviews overall. Like, I don't really give a ranking, honestly, but, like, in how I talked about them, this one was definitely got the most negative aspects because it's just so random. Now, I get that Pinball has some randomness to it, but this just it's infuriating. So let's just try and at least get the mini game because that's the most interesting thing in this. There's a Mario mini game.
But will you be good enough to do it?
It has nothing to do with skill, Tom. It has completely everything to do with luck, though.
No, I think you're just not good enough.
Here you go, Tom. I'm giving the controller over to Tom. Which ones is it? Wow,
how do you get the
incredible.
How do you
Have you ever played virtual pinball before, Tom? Get good. Here you go. See? There.
Oh, okay, that's dumb. But whatever. I couldn't do anything.
Shh. No, Tom, it's skill. Get good. Right? You want to hit it up into that top right corner, by the way.
Top right?
Yeah. Come on, Tom. It's easy. Oh, by the way, last game Balloon Fight, 5 out of 5. Definitely. Fantastic game, A+.
How was it my fault? Oh, we didn't get it.
No. Try again. We got another 2 minutes to get out of this game. Come on, man.
Is it that hole right there?
No, it's in the bottom screen.
Okay, so I need to...
It's the most difficult one to get, essentially.
So I basically need to stop messing.
Oh, you're gonna stop messing around? You're gonna get good? There you go.
There we go.
Okay,
I did
Tom.
it. How do you... No. Oh. I didn't know what I was doing, okay?
Tom just experienced the same thing that everyone who's ever played pinball for the first time experienced. I remember when I played this game, there was a Screw Attack review I had just saw that was really ragging on it. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad when I was playing it. But then I went back and played it, and it really is pretty awful. It's the only Pulse Line game that I feel is just poor in all respects. Perhaps other than Donkey Kong Jr. Math, which is also pretty awful.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's skill right there.
Tom's doing pretty good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is skill to this game, but I really don't think so.
Nope. Here you go. I did it once.
Still got another few seconds to get out of this. According to this clock, technically the time's off a little bit, but oh well. Thanks again, everybody who's joining us tonight for this very special stream. We all really miss Iwata. He just, the guy had such a way you know, of...
You just racking up points like... He doesn't have...
No, I swear. When I was recording footage for a controller which had various bootlegs of these games on it, and one of them was pinball, right?
Yeah.
And it was weird. The game was called Hoodle, which is bizarre enough. And maybe that review will be released someday, just as like a little offshoot thing. But that was strange enough that it was called Hoodle. But then, like, I got like up to 100,000 points, right?
Yeah.
And the flippers just disappeared.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Now this is pretty brutal. The idea is you kind of want to get Pauline out of her cage. Crap! It is just so fast.
It's like Sonic.
It's like Breakout, but on speed. I don't even know what I was going to say. Yeah, but Hoodle. What? Why? Please stop. That was my entire feelings about that game. That game had a lot of weird, like, names in it. That controller, I mean. They had Kant Enegi, which was some sort of strange... Like, I translated it into, like, modern English. It just didn't make any sense.
That didn't like the ball.
Okay, well, we can stop playing this abysmal piece of garbage now.
Now on to like a game that I think I really like. Maybe is
next up, we have Egger Land.
Nope, it's not that.
Meikuyu no Fukatsu.
Is this the Adventures of Lolo?
Yes, but no.
I was right.
Get ready. Get ready.
Mm.
This is HAL Laboratories' first game in the Eggerland series. Also, this is a translation, I believe. Yeah, this is an English translation. It's a revival of the Labyrinth. So it was released, I believe, on disk system and also cartridge.
Oh, they kind of just throw you right into it.
Yep, this is the unreleased Lolo game. In America, anyway. Japan got it, obviously. And the Lolo series is a bunch of puzzle platform... No, not platform, just puzzle games, essentially. Where you have the ability to shoot junk and manipulate things to be able to collect items and get to the next room. It's, now this room's very similar to one in Lolo. Matter of fact, I remember this. If I'm correct, what will happen is I'll collect all the hearts, because you want to collect all the hearts on the screen.
Yeah.
These guys will wake up and start freaking out. Probably.
Who knows?
So we'll just see that, I guess. Yep. Oh, it's
and
spooky.
you forgot to block one off.
I didn't actually forget to block him off. Because there are two paths. Oh, wait. Yeah, so I'm going to go through the path that I probably would have blocked off. Yeah? See?
Okay. And they would have led you to the same area.
Weird, but I'm locked in here. So, wait, I guess... Yeah, this is really interesting. This is, like, almost more advanced than the Lolo game. In Lolo... Are these guys going to kill me?
Most likely.
Not yet, at least. In Lolo, the sort of the that's interesting. Oh, okay. In Lolo, sort of the thing is just room after room, you know.
Oh,
foolish.
You walked right into that one.
Very foolish.
You foolish fool.
It's just room after room, you know.
Yeah.
Here it's like one big connected dungeon, which I can appreciate.
You're the fool of fools.
Oh wait, did I mess that up? No, I don't think I did. Well, sorry, Tom.
Yeah, you're just not. You should just get good.
As long as I collect that bottom one last, I think we'll be fine.
Get good or get out.
A lot of it has to do with the order in which you collect things determines. Foolish.
You forgot one, you fool.
Yep. I didn't think that was going to end well. Okay. Attempt 3.
Attempt 15.
Give it up for attempt 15. No? You don't remember that?
I'm not impressed.
I don't know why Tom's so sour today. It's actually...
also, no, you shouldn't have done that. Go back.
Stop.
Get out of this room.
Stop.
Trust me.
Stop.
I know
Stop.
what I'm doing.
Stop. I don't know why Tom's so sour today.
Anywho, you should have pushed that block in front of that one and then gotten that one last and then went for the chest.
Okay, well, we'll just see. Oh. I'm surprised it was able to kill me so quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why Tom's so sour this stream. It's really getting me down.
Maybe because you're just not good.
More so than I already was.
Or maybe
Wait.
it's just because you're ugly.
Okay. That's what I want to do here. I wasn't actually listening to what Tom said, so this idea is completely my own.
He's gonna freaking do my idea and I'm gonna be upset. Yep. Pretty much my idea.
Tom's idea was probably worse, so I don't feel bad. You salty, Tom?
Yeah, I am salty. Because you just stole my idea.
Come on. Alright, well, let's take the secret path that we would have blocked off otherwise and see what that's all about. I'm really intrigued by this idea of there being sort of multiple sprawling paths. Whoa! This looks intriguing.
Looks dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, well... we can block off some of these skulls.
You're gonna die.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know why Tom's so sour. This was supposed to be sort of a nice stream
Yeah, but...
to commemorate a great leader in the gaming industry. And Tom's just making it all about himself, and it's really quite sad.
What?
What, Tom?
What?
Well, are you going to apologize?
I guess. I'm sorry. Look at the PW. I'm pretty sure that stands for power.
Yep, we'll be getting some of those later.
In a mystery block.
Yep, I assume. Something like that. I don't know everything about this one. This is,
Oh, they're already hatching out.
Yep, but the skull shouldn't be able to go through them. Now, at least. Right? Yeah, look at that. That's kind
It's
of
a map.
Ooh, secrets?
I think it's a map. It's not as well drawn as my map is, though.
It might have been a map.
It's not even...
Oh, geez, I just murdered myself.
Oh, good
I forgot.
going.
I forgot that's what you do when you suck. Interesting. Okay, well, we got something.
It's not as well drawn as my map.
Yeah. I don't know if the map thing will ever happen, guys. Very disappointed to say.
Lol.
What?
Lol.
Lol.
Hey, look, it's a friendly guy.
No, I think that's Armadillo Man.
No, he's friendly.
I don't like it. No, it's Armadillo Man. He's so
friendly.
scary.
You just need to give him a hug.
I don't believe in that. Oh.
You don't believe in hugs?
Okay, sweet. Took care of that
Could
problem. Now I'm gonna go. Yeah, a lot of these rooms are very similar to the Adventures of Lolo.
Well, I guess you shouldn't look at those Medusa heads, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know. I don't know, I've never played this game much.
You really wanted to see the map? Okay, well, I'll try my hardest. I don't even know where it is. I'll try my hardest to locate it, upload it, get something going. I did make a promise, I guess.
Making promises to
it's-
people.
It went ultimately unused, but I guess it's been
Who knows, maybe you deleted
a
it.
long while in coming.
These guys want hugs too.
No, they're bad.
They're nice.
They just fall asleep on you. Try and kill you that way. Yeah, a lot of rooms very similar. I remember the room with the sleeping cat fiends. And it's always one of the scariest parts. These guys just basically lock you in. They're one of the enemies that essentially makes you murder yourself. Alright, cool. But everything dies when you...
Whoa.
Now these guys are tough because they are walls. They're similar in a sense to the sleeping cat enemy. See, look at that. Devilish. Game over. Password.
Something in...
I thought this was translated.
I guess it wasn't.
No, something. I've never seen a Japanese password before. It'll just let us continue, though. So that's fine. Good thinking there, Hal. Tom, did you know that HAL Laboratories is named after HAL 9000? The computer featured in 2001 A Space Odyssey?
No, I didn't.
I've never seen 2001, but I really want to. Foolish.
Yep, you foolish fool.
Tom, why are you so salty this stream?
I'm not. I'm just making fun of your mistakes. Dude, does that make you salty?
No, you just seem really upset. I can't figure it out. Like, is this just... Are you this broken up about Iwata? You just feel like sort of being... Like, kind of... I don't know.
Were you gonna say a jerk? Were you gonna say that?
I wouldn't use that term specifically, but essentially...
You're dead to me.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just... I don't know. Oh. Okay, you know what? Fine. Play it. I like to see you beat this. Beat this in one try, okay?
Okay.
If you're so good.
How do I shoot my bubbles?
Wow.
And can I shoot
Nope, too bad. I'm not. You don't get to learn a single thing. Tom's zoning out.
Trying to figure out how to... Can I shoot my bubbles at these people even?
If Tom does win this, which I don't think he will, I will be a little bit
Salty?
yeah.
You should be.
Yeah, I know Hal is sort of this. He sort of becomes like what is it, sentient, and I know that much that computer things go wrong. A lot of people say that that's the best part of the movie. Still want to see it, of course. Even the other parts that people say are a little bit more boring. But still, yeah, a strange name for a company maybe, but oh, Tom, look.
How did I...
Oh, wow.
That's how you die? Okay, good. Okay. I've got this.
So, I mean, like, it's an interesting name for a company. But I approve. Maybe HAL Laboratories has a dark side that we don't know about. They've worked on some really good games. No company should be able to make games as good as them and get away with it. I mean, they worked on, let me think, they worked on Earthbound, Smash Brothers. They might have had something to do with...
There aren't these precise controls, and they're...
These controls are fine, Tom.
It's turning the corners that's
no, it's really your fault if you're not doing well. And they worked on, I think they worked on Mario Party a little bit too. They worked on some good stuff. And everything I played tonight, I believe, has been by HAL. And I've... Except for Balloon Fight, actually. And Pinball. Now that I think about it. But I'm impressed with what I see so far. You're just gonna run in circles forever, Tom? You can't run
I'm trying
forever.
to get into just right between these rocks, and sometimes that's not the Most easiest task to do.
I just don't understand. You keep on ruined.
You just made me mess up by forcing me to go in.
I didn't force you to do anything.
Yeah, you did.
How?
You were like, "Oh, you're just gonna run around in circles forever."
Sorry, man.
It isn't like the Legend of Zelda movement, I guess. Which isn't bad, but it's not like block by block movement, I guess. I should say.
This?
Yeah.
Well, this is more defined just by blocks. Like, press up once. See how it's like
It's
blocks
like
and half blocks?
It's like half a block.
If anything, that should be more precise, Tom.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. So, there, to your...
Actually, I think that you're wrong. I think Zelda might have controls that are... At least Link to the Past definitely has controls.
Yeah, I'm talking about the original Zelda.
I can't speak for the original Zelda, but I'm pretty sure it's still different than Star Tropics, which is totally grid-based. Nope!
I'm telling you, those half steps mess me up.
Alright. Let me give it a go. What do you think of the original Lolo so far, Tom?
I guess it's okay.
I guess it's okay. It's fine. I would have made a better game.
See? You had the problem, too. See? And again.
What? I just did it, Tom. Did you miss the part where I just totally succeeded? I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, because you're having issues.
Oh, did somebody just get blocked in?
Got more than you did, Tom.
Only because you got blocked in. I bet I could get more.
Anyone who thinks that Tom should be banned from streaming until he gets a better attitude, say aye.
No. I don't know. I'm kind of tired.
No, this is Tom not getting his way.
Not getting my way.
He really wanted to stream something fun, but instead we're doing some boring thing for some dead guy or something.
I'm not like that.
Yes, he is.
No.
That is exactly how you are acting right now.
No, I'm not. You just
I've
think
never seen
because
somebody...
I'm not as excited as you are.
Yes! Yes, that is exactly what I think.
That
This guy's chasing me down pretty hard. Come on, get off my tail, brother.
Maybe it's just because I haven't been able to make a map yet.
Yeah, Tom needs a map. Sorry, we got one already.
Yep. Single tier.
Man, how do I shake this guy?
Just go around fast enough and you will shake him a little bit.
He's just being intense. Gives me very little time to...
Anywho, we've got
Get in
to
like
go
a-
on to Kirby's Adventure. Yay! I'll play that game.
Stop hating on Eggerland. I really like this. It's a good game, quality game.
It is a quality game, but I like Kirby's Adventure.
I want to play Kirby. Oh wait, I've already talked about this before, so never mind.
Yes, you've talked about your little story.
I was gonna say, have I told you guys about my terrible experience with Kirby's Adventure yet? I'm like, oh yes.
So close.
That was really close. Okay. Well, we'll come back to Eggerland sometime, probably.
You can't poof those guys, can you?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Next game is going to be not Kirby's Adventure. It's this other one. Another early HAL game from 1988. Comes Rollerball.
He wants me to be in
Welcome
this
to
attitude, apparently.
Rollerball. Tom, this isn't about you. This is about Iwata, a person who I respect a lot because he was a great programmer.
Yeah.
Something I want to aspire to. He was also a revolutionary in his field.
Yeah.
He had a lot of great ideas. He really changed the face of gaming, my favorite hobby. Okay, do I need to say more?
No, you don't.
Okay, yeah. The guy's kind of a big deal, okay? So just humor me a moment so we can play some of his games.
Okay.
Oh, pinball.
Oh.
I can't wait. Oh, Jesus, pinball's field is huge! Let's see if they've improved their skills since the last pinball game we played. Whoa, that thing is fast. Jeez. Oh man. Oh boy. I can't wait to do that again. Jeez, this is intense. I'll say one thing first. This is 9,000 trillion times better in design and look than that other pinball game, the original pinball for Nintendo. Oh, that game. But this I enjoy the aesthetic. It's really quick, which I don't know if that's my fault with settings or what. But it definitely replicates the feel of a crazy pinball machine a lot better. And that's another thing that's actually really great about this, is that it utilizes, I feel like anyway, like it's utilizing a lot more of the video game medium. Because really, like, something that's always confused me is a few things. Virtual pinball and virtual slot machines. I don't get them. They don't make sense to me.
You're not very good at this game.
Okay, Tom. Go.
My turn. Is it
Virtual slot machines really confuse me because it's like, why even? You're playing for fake money, you know, in a fake luck-based environment. Like, it's just luck. It's literally all it is. So virtual slot machines confuse me, though I know they're very popular. So I don't know. Anyway, wow, you're already doing much better at this than me.
Yeah, I've got the skills for thrills.
Are you a pinball wizard?
No.
Are you the wizard, Tom?
I've just played Pokemon pinball and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
There's a top tier.
No,
Jeez.
I want to be back there. Get me back.
Jeez, I just don't get it. Like, Tom's, I don't know, pinball's a random thing, I guess, in one sense.
Oh, blame it on the randomness. Tom can't have skill.
I'm sorry, okay. It was skill.
Thank
Do you feel better now? Was that really necessary for me to say? I sure don't like to always say that I just suck at games all the time. Jeez, man. Calm down.
I'm not even very good at this, though.
Oh, well, what do you make... Whatever. I completely lost my train of thought now. Thanks.
Wait, I only get one ball?
No. You go until that thing says game over.
Oh.
Learn.
I didn't know that, okay?
You should have been watching.
Usually it doesn't give me, like, a score like that. Until, like, the very end.
Wow!
Yay,
Upper
yay.
tier bumpers. Oh.
Oh, it's exciting.
Tom got it to the highest point of the screen.
Oh, now I'm back down here.
So that's kind of cool. It uses like a
Loserville.
skyscraper as a like
New York City.
like it uses New York City as sort of a way to like progress the board up. I don't know what exactly what I'm trying to say, but I like the sense of progression this pinball field has. It's pretty nice. No Mario minigame though. What's up with that? Wow.
I got up here again.
Sky Bingo, Tom. Or no, Sky High. Sky
Hi.
Bingo would be something else, I think.
Do. Soar above the clouds and see such beauty.
Oh,
No,
are you
I'm
singing?
dropping like a rock.
That's what you get for singing, Tom. Oh, okay, yeah, I was talking about slot machines. Okay. So let me look at your response here. No mistakes. Yeah, that's true. I think that slot machines are a particular thing though, because like with poker's pretty luck based too. There's some strategy involved. Same with blackjack. Blackjack, of course, has an actual way you can win, but or at least for the most part. But you know, I understand poker and stuff because it's to me anyway. It seems like there's some sort of strategy behind it. There's some sort of thought. With slot machines, like it eludes me, and maybe it is just maybe it's sort of like trying to replicate that feeling of something with actual stakes to it. But I've never played a virtual slot machine that really gave me a, I don't know, any sort of kick or anything. I can see the appeal though of like real luck-based games with for stakes.
This looks interesting. What?
Oh no!
Oh,
is this double ball? That'd be cool. I wonder if there's a double ball thing in this. Probably not.
I don't think so. I think that'd be a little too complex for the NES.
Maybe.
It might be able to be done.
Double ball is always the most fun part of a pinball.
Iwata, but I don't know. I don't think with so many screens that it can be done.
I'm impressed, Tom. Honestly, quite frankly, I am impressed by your skill here. I just don't understand slot machines. And because there's like packs of games that you'll see in like, and like granted, I don't think you, I'm pretty positive, actually 100% positive that you aren't, you don't live in North America, but like Walmarts, you might have those wherever you live. I believe France. It's like I see these like slot machine CD packs selling for just like $5, and I'm just thinking like you're paying money for something that you could like play in real life and have the chance of actually getting money back. I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. That's rollerball, Tom. Rank rollerball in comparison to pinball.
Much better. I like the graphics a lot better.
If pinball was using pinball as a baseline, how many pinballs is this?
It's like 10.
10 pinballs? That's about what I would say too. Alright guys, now on to a game which is another fantastic game we worked on, and the final one for our Iwata stream tonight. Tom's been excited for this one. I wanted to hold it off till last.
Probably a good idea. It's one of my favorite Kirby games.
This game is excellent. It is Kirby's Adventure, and I've already told you guys the story about this game, so I'll just try not to think about it as we enjoy it. So this is Vegetable Valley. Kirby's Adventure.
So many secrets.
Is
so much
a
to
game
do, so much to see.
Essentially, which essentially defined the series going forward. Like it is.
It has a lot of secrets in it.
Yeah, it does. Oh, well, I'll get to show you guys the awesome secret room thing. Do you know about the secret room?
I don't know.
It'll be cool.
We'll see it together.
Yep. This game really, I believe it was the first Kirby game to really use the idea of being able to use different enemies' abilities.
Yeah.
Which seems like something that was always there from the start, but the first Kirby game on Game Boy did not have that.
No, it did not.
And this game was just...
Now, Kirby would be nothing without it. Like,
yeah.
No.
In a lot of senses, I'm surprised that the first game did as well without this signature ability, right? But the original Dreamland still has a lot of charm to it.
Does.
Oh, jeez. I goofed.
You ouched.
This game, it's colorful. The music's great. The character sprites are very well animated for one thing.
The only other Kirby game better than this Kirby game is Crystal Shards.
Crystal Shards is so good, and it is a game that I would love to stream sometime if we ever got the ability to.
Yeah.
We don't have the ability to, but if we ever did.
But if you ever want us to have the ability to, just keep watching our streams.
Is that how that works?
I don't know.
I didn't know that just carrying had that much power.
Carrying does have that much power.
Just wish hard enough.
How's the end of the first level?
Yep. Very quick. It's like most first levels, just very sort of... If you know it, it goes by quick. Of course, the concept behind Kirby, as many of you know, but maybe you don't, you eat enemies to get different power-ups, to go through a platforming level. In this first game, it really is just get to the end. Maybe every once in a while it'll be like find a switch to unlock a new area path. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's just get to the end of the level. And I'm doing pretty poorly. Usually I'm pretty good, but I guess I don't know. But so this game's pretty basic. But like crystal shards, you have other things to do. There's little collectibles, and I think as the Kirby series
there
went
are
on,
like collectibles in here, although you don't really collect them. You just find them. You know.
Hey Tom, want to see a secret room?
Sure, I like secrets.
This will be a nice little tribute to Sakurai. I mean, not Sakurai. Sakurai made Kirby to, that wasn't it, to Iwata as a programmer who did things. He didn't do this personally, but the company he probably was president for at the time did. HAL Room. The infamous HAL Room. I don't know what that black square is at the top. Spooky.
I don't think it's friendly. I think
Time to destroy HAL.
You should stay away from black squares, kids.
Does HAL Laboratories exist anymore, Tom? Do you know? It might under
I
like.
don't think so, actually.
It might, but like probably was absorbed by Nintendo, I imagine.
Well, maybe. I want to say they did something with Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
Mm-hmm.
But
They might have. I mean, well, they did stuff with Melee. You know.
Yeah, they definitely did stuff with Melee, but I don't know. If they did, they changed their logo. I might be thinking of something completely different here.
Yeah, I don't know. Kirby is also pretty notoriously easy, because I'm sure you might be thinking, wow, this looks kind of simple.
It is, but it's fun.
Yeah, Kirby's more, I think, about fun than anything. Which is interesting. Not a lot of games can pull that off. Can have a fun game that's also simple. And the later Kirby games, in some respects, weren't able to. So cool.
You just killed everybody.
Shh.
You're gonna hurt everybody.
Oh no. This game, I just can't say enough good things about it.
Evil. Let me finish next time.
The character animations are really, really fun. It just looks good. I mean, I wouldn't say that this probably couldn't pass off as a early Super Nintendo game just because of the palette,
Yeah.
which is very NES constraints. You can see.
Yeah.
But touch up the graphics a little bit, and this is Super Nintendo style gameplay.
And you can get it for the GBA.
You can. Oh yeah, you can essentially get the Super Nintendo. What would have been the Super Nintendo like version of it, in a sense, for the Game Boy Advance in the form of Nightmare in Dreamland, which is a remake of this game, and it's perfect.
I think it has like a few more modes.
Yeah, there's a few other modes, even one where you can play as a different character.
Fun times.
Oh, it's one of the best on GBA. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that game exists.
The boss mode at the end of this game is actually kind of challenging.
Yeah. I don't know, it's great though. There are very few bad things. Could you think of a single bad thing to say about Kirby's Adventure Time?
No, I don't think so.
Can you? I mean, maybe you could say it's easy.
Yeah.
Like look at how cool it is when you swing the sword. Like that's awesome.
I don't know. If you want to collect everything, I guess it's quite a bit harder. As long as you're like actually finding it yourself, you know.
Sure. I was gonna say, well, like, there's nothing inherently difficult about collecting things, you know?
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. It's just sort of a look hard enough. That's why I'm not a huge fan of collectathons. I mean, well, not collectathons.
Is that why you're also not a big fan of word searches, Michael? Are you a fan of word searches?
I don't like word searches.
How could you? You're not American.
Do you like word searches, Tom?
No.
I didn't think so.
But you're not American. I'm okay with not being American.
Okay, I don't...
Also, after the stream, I just remembered something I've got to tell you that I saw yesterday.
What?
I've got to tell you after the stream.
Why?
It was really weird.
I'm scared. I don't know why he wouldn't tell me on the stream.
I don't know.
Oh. It's either really offensive and terrible, and I'll have to like reprimand him for even saying it, or it's something just too scarring to describe here. I'm not sure which one.
I'm going to probably go with the scarring option.
Oh, jeez. Fair enough. I love the sword power up. It's tons of fun.
I like the crash power up.
Yeah, that one's good too, but it kind of goes away real quickly.
Don't just it. How could you? You evil, evil, bad man, you.
I'm gonna kill this guy. This was really kind of sad because he's just like a normal dude.
You're so mean.
I don't know. Sakurai, I know, posted something about Iwata's passing, and of course, like I think I mentioned this earlier, but Sakurai was the guy who made Kirby, conceptualized it and everything, and I mean he said that like Iwata was like the person who understood him best, since I mean like at the time that this game was being made, Iwata would have been Sakurai's boss, and they were both game designers and I imagine programmers.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about Sakurai's background, but I assume so. It's interesting to note, actually, Miyamoto, though he's revered as like a great game designer, isn't actually a programmer, as far as I know. Rather, he's just sort of like
has good ideas.
A really good idea guy, yeah, and has other people do the heavy lifting. Oh,
hey Midnight, you're such a nice guy.
Why did
I
you do
bet
that?
you would never turn evil on us.
Well, why did he help us?
He's a good guy. He's a good friend.
Is he?
Friends help friends, Michael.
Actually, something I love is in the new Smash Brothers, you can play as a Kirby skin that's based on Meta Knight. Ooh, guys, let's do a Kirby dance.
We got one up.
I'd be so cool if I could dance like that. I'd also
But
wouldn't
you
have any
can't dance
vertebrae.
like that.
Moving on. Oh, is this a boss? Jeez, we're just tearing right through this one. Great game, though, guys.
We're moving around at the speed of sound.
This is a boss pretty famous in Kirby. I think in almost every single Kirby game.
Oh yeah, it's like...
My favorite version of him, of course, is in Crystal Shards, which we've talked about a few times, I think, on this stream, that like Crystal Shards is just... It does... Well,
you should play Crystal Shards if you haven't played Crystal Shards before.
Crystal Shards, the greatest thing about that is not only are the graphics appealing, not only is the gameplay is great, and the environment's great, and there's a lot of variety to it, but the ultimate revolution to the Kirby series is made. And only in that game, and they totally drop it afterwards.
I don't know. Dreamland 3 kind of has somewhat similar with the partners and Kirby's ability. Like, depending on what partner you have, you get a different ability.
But I really think that Crystal Shards did it in the most Kirby way.
Yeah.
You know, strictly Kirby way. And that is, it allows you to have multiple, you can combine power-ups.
Yeah.
And it's really cool and really fun.
And it's color-coded.
It's color-coded, which is really nice, actually. And you can always it helps remember which ones you've mixed together before.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we've actually still used every single possible combination.
We must have.
You think so?
I'm sure they've, forced us, if you want every shard, you have to use at least every combination.
Oh, I don't know, Tom. That's a lot of combinations.
I'm sure we have.
Oh, maybe.
There's probably only 64 or something.
That's a lot of combinations, isn't it?
Maybe.
64 different configurations plus the standard ones. So that adds up to, what, 80 different possible... Well, no, I guess, my bad. 70...
I don't know, Michael.
72 different possible combinations?
Something
Or different power-ups that are conceivable?
Yeah, something like that.
Assuming there's only 8. I don't know, that's it's not bad. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
And if I haven't used them all, I would not be surprised. Because remember, in addition to all the ones that you mix together, mixing it with it...
And 2.
Yeah, and mixing it with itself, mixing the power with itself
Yeah.
also gives a different effect.
I know.
Like, that's amazing. Why haven't they done that again since?
I don't know. Kirby games have just kind of gotten the easy boat.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. What did you think of Epic Yarn?
Blah. That's why I think of Epic Yarn. It's blah.
Crystal Shards was the pinnacle of the Kirby series, and this is second in line for me as the best Kirby
Yeah.
game. I mean, you played Dreamland 3 a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get much of a chance to. So
It's really good too. I don't know. I just have more feelings for this game, I guess.
yeah.
You know.
So rank Kirby for me real quick with all the ones that you've played.
Let's see here.
I mean, and don't try too hard. Obviously, just give me like a basic rundown.
Crystal Shards,
Mm.
Adventure, Dreamland 3. I haven't played Dreamland 2. Let's see here, and then
You got Return to Dreamland still, and Epic Yarn, I think.
Return to Dreamland. Which one was that?
Return to Dreamland was the one for Wii that was like.
Oh, that one.
Was that not good?
I didn't care for it much.
Really? I heard it was excellent, so I'm surprised.
Well, maybe it's because I didn't collect everything.
I don't know. That's usually not. If you don't feel like collecting everything, that's usually not the sign of a great game. It's held its value really well, I know. So usually that denotes. Is it already the end of the level?
Yep.
That was really quick.
Maybe, I don't know. I guess we haven't played this game for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I recognize all the areas we're going to, but I just feel like we're, like, whipping through it, you know?
Yeah, maybe we'll beat this game in one night.
It wouldn't be totally off the table.
No.
Like, I don't know. I just...
We'll like it.
How like, sad are Nintendo Directs gonna be?
I don't know. I'm gonna be sad because they're not gonna have, like, directly to you.
I mean, he's...
Is it gonna be Reggie that does them?
Well, I'm sure you've heard so far that Miyamoto and Genyo Takeda are running Nintendo for the time being. Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't.
So, what does that mean? I don't know. But,
Just go ahead and drop your... Oh, I didn't know you could...
whoa.
I don't think that's meant to be.
I don't think that's... That might be a slight programming quirk. I just like how... Like, Iwata, basically, his reputation is based around saving projects from failing. And with this one, I don't... His role, I can't remember it right now. I should have looked it up. He might have produced it, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. But, like, with a lot of things, like with Melee, last minute came in, saved that project from failing. Earthbound, same thing, ended up allowing for one of the greatest games ever to be made, you know?
I don't know. How much longer we'll stream just because of things.
It's because of things.
Yes. Also,
I really wanted to make this a special stream. Also, you might notice,
see, he's a good guy. Oh.
oh no.
Oh. I thought, what?
This is a moment I distinctly remember from that night that I keep on remembering. Anyway. What was I going to say?
You were going to say something about the one time people threw you in the bathroom.
No, I wasn't going to talk about that. I was going to talk about something else. I'm going to avoid talking about that, even though this game always reminds me of it.
And he still likes the game.
I still like the game, yeah. You can't not like Kirby's Adventure. Yeah, but Iwata just came and saved so many projects. And that's why the background for this stream, I don't know if you noticed or not, guys, is the HAL Laboratory mascot, though you can't really see him because obviously...
Oh no, did they change their mascot? I feel like...
Well, when it was Earthbound, they just had a logo. And then this was around the time of... well, maybe they...
I feel like they changed their logo. Because
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think... I don't know for sure. I think they had something to do with Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, but I could be wrong.
Are you thinking of Hudson Soft?
That might be it.
The B guys?
I don't know.
Hudson is also sort of attached to Nintendo in a lot of ways.
I don't know. I'll look it up and maybe I'll have a Tommy Games question on it. Unless he looks it up too.
You guys want no, not Tom and Games. That's not a thing. You guys want Mike and Games points opportunity? We'll have one coming at you shortly. Let me just think of it real quick. Sort of trying to think of something topical Iwata related, because that guy needs to be remembered for doing some cool stuff.
What did he fix in Pokemon Stadium?
Oh yeah. Okay, here's a question. Iwata, I guess infamously, ported over a very integral part of Pokemon Red and Blue into Pokemon Stadium. What was it? Tom, you can't answer.
Yeah, I know.
If anyone else wants to answer that, they can.
You should have gotten the mic power up, though. You big dummy.
Oh, want to know something really weird?
What?
So I was watching. This isn't that weird, I guess. This is gonna sound dumb. It's weird to me. Okay.
Okay.
I was watching this thing that Clickhole put together. Have you heard of them?
I don't think
They're
so.
essentially like the AV Club. No, well, not AV Club, like the Onion of like Facebook posts in a way. Like they're responsible for fake quizzes and stuff, like that.
Yeah.
And there was this thing about like global warming on there where they were.
Did they talk about pirates? Because apparently pirates and global warming are directly linked.
Yeah.
And with more pirates, there's less global warming.
That's a real statistic, even though it doesn't help. Anyway, that has nothing. The global warming part doesn't really have much to do with it. But the reason I bring it up is the name. It's what they were doing was they were parodying how some people do YouTube videos, where they like record a screen of another video and then talk over it. That's a style that I used to do back like years ago. Anyway, the name of the channel in the video was Mike the Weather Guy, who was talking about global warming, which of course is just ironic because of my YouTube channel being called Mike the Gamer Guy. So it's...
Or Mike in Games.
Or Michael the Gaming Sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For my Let's Play channel.
I'm just so used to this
stream.
Yeah, that I forgot what the name was of your other YouTube.
We've got bootleg green stuff on the way. Actually, Mac Derby, assuming you're still out there, I tried to reply to a comment you left on YouTube, and it didn't work. So I wasn't ignoring you, but Google Plus YouTube commenting is terrible. So sorry about that. I try and reply to every comment I get on YouTube, but Google Plus is the bane of my existence, essentially.
Every time we mention YouTube, it just reminds me I haven't created my channel yet.
Oh, geez, stop, Kirby. Oh, God. Kirby never wanted to stop.
It just reminds me that I haven't created my channel yet.
Mm.
And that I
Get
probably
on that,
should
Tom.
do that. I probably should get good or get out.
Don't worry. All right. Just want to make sure that I'm not... I try and keep at least a bit of a good reputation with everybody on YouTube as best as I can. I really respect all the people who watch the videos and stuff, and it means a lot. So, yes, that was. I didn't assign an amount of points, I just realized, but that should be at least worth 20. So good job on getting the Mike and Games question correct. Thank you for playing, and we will update your score thusly. Just a few days ago, actually, I was editing the scores again because I remember that Tom lost out on some points at one point.
Ooh, secret area.
Super secret area. What is this about?
Destroy all the enemies? I don't know.
Oh, jeez, that was pretty scary. You will get 20 Mike and Games points. Eventually, Mike and Games points will be something that I hope you can redeem
Or you can't.
for all sorts of interesting prizes. Hopefully.
Or maybe not.
Or, well, I'm just saying. Oh, Tom, you're so silly.
I'm the person who's not.
What?
I can't even.
I'm the person who.
Optimistic. I'm not the optimistic one. That's you.
Oh, sweet. High jump. So cool.
In this game, if you combine two powers together, if you ate like two creatures at once, it was all like you
get a random power. Usually a
Which could
pretty
be
strong one.
good or bad.
Hey, that's no fair.
Change can be good or bad, Cora.
Interesting reference. Not one I expected either.
Yeah,
Well done.
that's what I'm here for.
I try and respond to all the comments because I think it's important to talk to people who take the time to watch your stuff, which is
Who support you.
a lot of time, honestly. Like it's hard for me to really keep up with people on YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
Like even the people I really like watching, sometimes it's just difficult to do. Moose Man.
Moose Man.
Moose Man's interesting because there's a glitch you can pull off that I won't... Oh, jeez, I forgot I had a high jump. Whoa! Okay, that's kind of fun. There's a glitch you can pull off that allows you to die. It allows you to have infinite...
Lost.
255 of a really good
Mic.
weapon. Get the mic. Baseball. Oh, this guy's giving me a little bit of trouble.
Maybe you're not as good as you thought you were.
Okay. I never said I was good.
Oh, you can eat this one.
I didn't want to. I think Tom just thinks I'm always talking about how good I am, when really I'm not.
He's always talking about how good he is. I'll show him.
That's literally how I...
You just ate yourself.
It's okay. It's cool.
Oh, you can eat that one.
Mic and phone. It's spelled Mike like me. Well, that would be cool if I could use that for some sort of like channel icon or something. Or something, I don't know.
Just
Mike.
kill.
Cool.
How could you kill Moose Guy?
Butter Buildings. Oh! I like that name.
I don't know how much longer we're gonna stream here.
Okay, Tom, do you want to stop?
No, I don't want to. But
Oh, I just used
why
it.
did you use it up? I don't know. I feel like people are gonna start getting tired here.
Alright, well,
I think we can beat this world though.
we'll just see, I guess. I'm disappointed, Tom. Can I just say I'm disappointed?
Ow.
I was trying to put together such a nice little stream for the guy, and it just... Stone Kirby. This, of course, is a power-up that became infamous, or really famous, I guess would be the correct term, in Smash Bros. I always get the two mixed up. I overuse the word infamous, and then I end up saying it when I mean famous.
Hey, look.
Come on. I wonder if I could just, like, smash him, like... Can I just stay like this forever? That'd be nice.
Make this forever, but if it were me, I would.
What is that? Steven Universe reference number
Yes.
2? Is that
Maybe.
the second Steven Universe song on this?
No, last time it was
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. You person. You're a person. I didn't think you knew that.
Shh. I forgot. The stone actually isn't that...
I thought you might think you were a dog.
I don't get it.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
what?
trying to make a reference to that Goosebumps.
Oh. The moral of this story is don't be unlucky and be a dog.
Just you could have just thrown your power up at him. Get rid
Or I
of
could have
it.
done that.
Get rid of it and suck him up.
Mike Powers. the official Kirby power-up of Miking Games. It's not a power-up I really like to have, though, because it kind of makes you defenseless until you use it up.
It doesn't make you defenseless.
Hey, look, it's a secret. There we go. Boop. I like the explosion effects.
Yeah.
They're nice. Everything about this game is nice.
Hey, look, we found the secret. We got the secret.
Battle Arena.
Yep.
This is my favorite. Okay, so can I just say something about this game that's amazing?
Sure.
It's something that's amazing about Mario World as well. There are extra level exits and different ways to beat the level, which actually give you tangible in-game... Ooh! Time for a Kirby UFO dance thing. They give you tangible things in-game that you can do.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this is why I really don't care for New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Because to be able to get to the tangible fun stuff, which they only made like 9 of anyway,
Yeah.
you have to collect an insane amount of coins in each world just to unlock one extra level. 2 fighters go in, only one will leave. You can get a tomato and an ability for a win. Hey, give me that back. We don't need to kill this guy. And in fact, I don't really think I'm doing that much damage to him.
But Michael's gonna kill him anyways.
Because I actually really like the roller power-up.
Killing peoples. How could you? I wonder if, like, powers have, like, a weakness or something. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised, because this definitely... It took much less time to kill other one. But the thing is, the laser is sort of very pointed, but doesn't deal a lot of damage. That's its thing. Woo! Oh. Oh, well. That was the battle arena.
Yeah, so on secret stages you get, like, battle arenas and whatnot.
And other stuff. I think that you can unlock,
Crane game.
Crane games, yeah. Those are kind of fun. Little distractions. I don't know, I just like... People get on me for saying this because it sounds very... I mean, it sounds kind of ridiculous. I always say that I prefer retro games more than modern games. And people say it's just because they, like, you know, take off your nostalgia goggles, look at all the great games like Dark Souls, etc., etc., etc. And I'm sure those games are fine, but something for me, there's a raw difficulty and a raw, like, gameplay experience that can't really be found elsewhere. Are you getting what I'm saying, Tom, or am I not making any sense whatsoever?
I think I get what you're saying.
There's something about these games where they didn't...
Like Mega Man or whatever.
Yeah, Mega Man especially. Mega Man isn't entirely play-tested, you know? That game is hard. And it's really kind of the fault of the developer for not caring enough. But you know what that creates is a very unique experience that you're not going to find elsewhere.
Yeah.
So, ironically, it's within the game's sort of failings that it shows the best parts. The only failings of modern games are like having day one bugs everywhere that they need to patch in instantly. At least with these games...
Oh, but Splatoon, Michael. Splatoon's so good and fun.
Well, what stuff did they have to patch with Splatoon? I guess they did some balanced patches for that. I don't know, I like Splatoon. I do like Splatoon. But even there...
This is your chance to redeem yourself and get that wheel power up. It's
never mind. I was going to try and make a wheel pun, but I was going to vomit if I said it.
What, was it like something do a wheelie or something?
No, it was just as bad, though.
Oh, I guess you killed
Never
it
mind.
too much.
I will not redeem myself today.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Maybe you should get good or get out.
But, like, you know, like Splatoon, I don't even excuse Splatoon for its problems with the actual bugs, you know?
Yeah.
Like that stuff. I think Splatoon is really awful sometimes at being an online game. I like it a lot. I'd love to stream it. It's a game I have a lot of fun with, but the online experience is not up to what it should be, you know?
Yeah.
When a retro game that's good sets out to do something or whatever, it like always got it done uncompromising. Or so it seems.
Yeah.
Once again, maybe I'm being a little unfair or something. But, oh, I see. That's the challenge. But I certainly think that's the case. Splatoon's online problems are ridiculous. It's a game that was meant to be an online game.
Why doesn't he have an energy bar yet? Oh, that's why.
You know what I mean, Tom? So if it was meant to be online, why is it that the game's online is awful?
Because they didn't think the game would do that well.
That's true. Yeah. They basically, that's another thing. They programmed the game with the intent that it wouldn't sell well, so we didn't have to try. What?
But it did extraordinarily well.
And I mean, like, okay, like, I'll be honest, there are some pretty terrible retro games. Raid 2020 is a game I'm going to be reviewing very shortly on the Mike the Gamer Guy channel. Be on the lookout for that. It'll be coming soon. And that game's awful. Anything by Color Dreams and Wisdom Tree really is bad, though. They're kind of weird.
Nintendo hasn't had the best retro games either.
Oh!
Like Pinball.
Yeah, pinball is terrible. I don't like pinball. It was one of the earliest pinball games on the market, though.
Yeah.
So...
You better be careful or you're gonna die.
Yeah, I know.
Don't die, Michael. Don't die. I believe the boss of this one is the sun and moon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it might be the cloud guy. Maybe that is a little bit early. This level seems kind of long.
I remember the sun and moon boss really well.
That is a cool boss. I like it. I like it a lot.
I don't know. Whenever somebody says, like, I like it a lot, it just reminds me of Dr. Seuss. Oh.
I did it. It reminds you of Dr. Seuss? How?
I don't know, just...
I find a lot of people actually pronounce it Dr. Zeus, like with a Z. I don't know. Maybe I've been mispronouncing it wrong the entire time. This is a museum. Here's a colorful display of enemies with special abilities. Eat the one you want. High jump.
You only get the high jump.
It is appealing. Like a banana. Peel.
Oh. The jokes are real here.
The jokes are real. Oh, man.
If you wanted anything better, you'd have to find a comedian.
like you pay. We do this for free, guys. These are free jokes.
It's our friend again.
Free jokes to someone who will listen.
Why is he pointing a sword at us?
Man, this is a really weird thing for a friend to do.
Pretty sure he's a friend. Is he a friend, Michael?
Is he a friend? Oh, that's something I really like about the new Smash Brothers. I don't think I ever finished this thought, but there's a Kirby that's based on Meta Knight's unmasked form. You know?
Yeah. That's what Glutton is.
Yep, that's what my amiibo Glutton is. I am an amiibo.